That's a big difference. The standard of education here is very high.
The student accommodation in the U.S. as a freshman, you're required to stay on campus in student dorms. Here, you don't have that. You don't have dorms. I didn't really understand that.
Because in Hong Kong, the education will always have a standard. When the student want to answer the question, they will need to follow the teacher guide. They don't have their mind to create a new thinking.
Over here, a child can go to school and you get a call that, oh, we think your child is not in the mood today, so if you can come and pick him up. Oh my God, this is not going to happen in Africa, man.
In Malaysia, our attendance to our lectures were taken. Like it's compulsory for us to attend the lectures. But over here, right from that time until now, it's your choice to attend the lectures or not.
So I did do a semester over in the U.S. in a traditional university setting. And it was classroom work, more out of a textbook, these sorts of things. You know, you pay the $500 for your textbook. Whereas here, I just found it was much more about critical assessment than it was the rote learning side of things, and I love that. I flourished.
The teachers in Vietnam are more strict and they, show a bit more power, probably because there was about 43, 45 students in a classroom, so they have to show some power.
Now that looking back, I really appreciate coming here just to gain more knowledge here than back home.
In Hong Kong, we work in 14 hours a week, but in Australia there's 13 hours a week.
Over in the States, it's much more a live-to-work culture, whereas here it's a work-to-live.
I think it's much better here in Australia than back in Vanuatu.
Most Australians do not know how lucky they are to have that much work.
You're expected to give 110% all the time. Even in your off hours, you tend to work overtime off the clock without getting paid. Whereas here, it's much more supportive.
In Australia, the life standard, they will think that the family is so important. So they will have more and more concern about the family life.
It's flexible than back home where people just work and things like that. So I think the work culture here is pretty good.
The work environment here is way more conducive, and there's way more opportunity for people to actually, live their day-to-day lives and to leave it all behind when they go home at night.
They can decide which one they want to do and which one they don't want to do. Because back home, you have no option than to do whatever job that comes to you first, because there's no job. People struggle before they get a job.